Okay, hi guys. I am so excited for this Zoom. I've literally called it the Dream Team Zoom because I feel like I have been praying and dreaming for this team that I have now, and I am so grateful for every single girl that is about to speak. And y'all have seen them in the chats. Can we just hype them up? Like literally four of the girls that are on this Zoom. No, I'm so sorry. Five. Five of the girls that are on this Zoom promoted last month, which is literally insane. So can we congratulate them in the chat? I'm so excited. They're going to mention that too in their story, but I'm seriously so excited for them. And I know so many more promotions are coming this month. And we just wanted to kick it off with a bang. And we wanted you to just hear all of these girls' stories, but not only hear their stories, but also get tips from them, right? Get encouragement from them. So I'm just gonna dive right in. I'm gonna stop talking because tonight is literally all about them. So I'm gonna start with one of my girls. I'm so blessed. Like, guys, I can't wait to hear her story, like for her to actually share it with y'all because it might move some of you to tears. Like I feel like I cry every time she talks to me about it. So I am so excited. Callie, take the floor, babe. You go ahead and you share
Yay!
your story with
All
us.
right, I'm setting my timer so I don't go over.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. My name's Callie, and I'm so excited to share my story with you. I'm reading off my notes, so bear with me. I started about 4 months ago at the end of November. I remember seeing Haley's post on Facebook and be like, I want in. I don't care what I have to do. I don't care what I have to pay. I want in. I'm a preschool teacher and a nanny, so I work 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at night. It is long and it is exhausting. Drop a one in the chat if you relate to that and you're still chasing your dreams. My first 2 months were hard. I barely enrolled nothing, but I didn't let that stop me. I just knew deep down that God placed this business in my heart for a reason. My last month of Quick Start, I made up my mind. I didn't care what I had to do. I was going to complete three, four, and ones by the end of February. And y'all, when I tell you I went all in. On my last day, I still had four customers to go and one DT, and I just remember praying probably about 50 times that day. I was so close to hitting Ruby. Me and Haley were freaking out. I got on my hands and knees and prayed. I reminded myself that God was saying if I would give up. I told God, let me show you what I can do in this next hour. 30 minutes before the closing, I got my last DT. 10 minutes before the deadline, I enrolled my last customer. When I tell you I was jumping up and down for joy, I literally was freaking out. And I'm not stopping there. I'm going to hit Emerald this month. Make sure you're setting goals for yourself because without a goal, where you're going, where's your end destination, you're going to get lost. So write that goal down on a piece of paper right now. Pull out a pen and paper and write it down. So if you're in this business and you're feeling discouraged, remember God has a plan for you. Trusting Him, keep pushing, and never give up on your breakthrough is coming. Two tips. Start using a checklist. Y'all, I didn't use a checklist for the first month and a half of this. And where was I in the month and a half then? Nowhere. I didn't go anywhere. Start using a checklist. Keep it simple. I use the Notes app. I just like hitting all the check marks. Stay organized and focused. Checking off the tasks keep me on track. I feel so accomplished when I get into bed at night and I have hit all of those check marks. I'm not guessing or forgetting what I've done. Make it a habit. Consistency is key to progress. Ask your leader for their checklist. I was literally on a Zoom and texted Haley, can I have your checklist? Like, I need this. And you know what? I was enrolling customers off the bat the next day because I was following my checklist. The checklist is more than just a list, it's a tool that drives momentum. The power of HAPS. I love these. Use social media. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram is your best friend. Consistency is key. I aim to post one HAP, and if it doesn't really do good, I'll go and post a second one. Keep the momentum going. It's all about creating flow and staying active. Don't overthink it. Follow the boards app. It's why it's there. Make time to boost your HAPs. I go back about a week later, comment, post some more pictures. This keeps them alive and active and reaching more people. Reach out confidently. This is something I struggled with in the beginning. I was scared. If people are not interested, they will let you know. And you don't have to talk to them. You can always go back to them in a month and then they're going to buy from you probably because they're watching you. Stay grounded. It's a purpose. I'm doing this business for a reason, and I choose to spread God kindness with it, even with the negative people. No negativity can shake me. I'm here for a purpose, and I stand firm in that. Momentum plus faith plus consistency equals unstoppable progress. It's normal to feel overwhelmed at first. I was overwhelmed, but I knew that I wanted this. There's a lot to learn, but you're not alone. Your leader is there for you. Remember your purpose. God placed this opportunity in your life for a reason. He doesn't make mistakes. He does not make mistakes. Remember that. Stay consistent, even when it feels like nothing is happening. My first month, nothing was happening. And you know what? My third month, I enrolled and I hit Ruby. Follow the system. Use your checklist, post those hacks, share your content, and talk to people every single day. Small steps build a strong foundation. Progress might seem slow, but every single action you do adds up. When you feel like quitting, pray about it. Pray about it. Please pray about it. God is listening to you. Lean into your faith and remind yourself why you started this. If it was for an extra money for groceries, extra money to buy your kids clothes, extra money so you could go to college, whatever it may be, celebrate every win, every single win, even if it's just one customer or one step, acknowledging your progress. If you're scared to post on social media, make that a win. If you post it on social media, make that your win. It's more than money to me in this business. This business is about faith, perseverance, and believing and progress. If you feel like giving up, please don't. God has you here for a reason. Trust Him and keep pushing. And my timer is going off.
Oh my gosh, that was so amazing. Oh my gosh, can we give her some love in the chat? Like, listen, y'all, when she came into the business, she was like, I'm so ready. I'm so ready to do this every day. She was telling me she was ready. She wanted this, but she wasn't seeing the results. And one thing I love, 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 love about you is you never gave up. Like, literally never gave up. Like you said, first month came, no quick start bonus. Second month came, no quick start bonus. Everybody I know from the past would have thrown in the towel. I know people who have thrown in the towel. I've had girls come into my business and throw in the towel. You didn't. There was something about you. There was a fire. She was like, I'm going to do it on month 3. And look, she had all the obstacles against her. She still needed a whole 4-in-1 on the last day of the month. And she still did it. She literally still did it. And God bless you because you still did it. Like, literally, that's so amazing. And honestly, I'm so proud of you. The girls are saying how proud they are of you. Like, you literally are so inspiring to every single one of us. And y'all, God bless her heart because I've been calling her Kaylee for like so long. And she was like, no, that ain't my name. It's Callie. I was like, oh my God. So we corrected that so quick on the call. I was like, God bless her for correcting me. I love it. But seriously, so grateful for you, honey. Amazing. Thank you for all of your tips. You're incredible. Okay, we're gonna move on. All right, where's my girl Abby? There she is. All right, I'm gonna let her take the floor, y'all. Oh my gosh, this girl is a freak. Fireball, whatever you want to say, she's everything. Like when I tell you this girl came in running and she's on fire and she still is, like literally just blew up the team this year. So, girl, take the floor. We can't wait to hear from you.
Hi guys, my name is Abby. First off, I don't know how I'm gonna follow up after Callie's introduction there. That was freaking amazing, girl. Like, go you. So I started with this company about 2 months ago. I think I started like the very beginning of January. Haley, I think, had reached out to me on Instagram like multiple times over like a 4 or 5 year span before I finally like replied to her and was like, yeah, I want to do this. And I think it was just like finally God just kind of called me to be like, hey, this girl would not keep reaching out to you like if you were not supposed to be here. So I was like, why would I not give this a shot? You know, like clearly she has faith in me. Like I need to have faith in myself. And so I said yes to it. And it's been the best like decision I've ever made. Alongside of like making new friends and like stepping outside of my comfort zone, like I've been able to make extra money to, you know, pay for my car payment, you know, make plans for vacations that I originally wasn't, you know, sure I was going to do because of financial reasons, and also put extra money away every month to save to buy a house. My husband and I, that's our next big goal. So that has been a huge, huge thing as well. I work full time in physical therapy. So I also am very, very busy in healthcare, don't have a lot of time on my phone. I probably work like 45 hours a week. So most of my time spent working for this business is right before I go to work and then a couple hours at night when I get off of work. But it's so worth it. It's been just an incredible journey already. I would say, as far as like non-negotiable things that I do every single day, would be posting a product story and a distributor story on Instagram and Facebook. I think that is absolutely non-negotiable. I have gotten so many people who, in the beginning, were like, no, I'm not interested, that have reached back out to me and been like, wow, I've been following you for 2 months now. Like, I am so interested. Can you tell me more? And I think that's just amazing because, again, like, people might not be interested right away, but if they watch you for a few months and they see how successful you are and like all the different things you're promoting, then they're going to be like, wow, maybe I need to give this a try. I would say another thing is, it's like, ever since Haley got back from, was it the leadership conference that you went to? Yeah, you have been like pushing me heavily to start posting more videos. And I think that that is something that has also been like a non-negotiable thing for me now. I am not a TikTok girly, like, 0 posts before I started this business. So I'm like, how do you expect me to get on there and like make 3 videos a day? You know, like, I don't even know how to do that. So I was asking her all the questions, but just last week, I had one of my distributor TikToks go viral. I've gotten 55,000 views on it. And I probably had 2 to 250 conversations with different girls, which has just led to so much success for me. Because I did go Ruby last month and now I'm charting Emerald this month. And this is only my 3rd month. So it's just super amazing. So I do think that the video content is very, very, very important. I would say another piece of advice was just like building your followers on all social media. I think that has been a huge non-negotiable thing for me. Even though I do have a decent amount of followers on both Instagram and Facebook, like, you can only reach out to so many people you know, and then you just need to build a following from strangers, people that you don't know, and then you can build off of them as well. And I would say probably like a good piece of advice that I would like to give for all the new girlies is just continue to be consistent. Even when things are not going as you expect, like when you're not getting customers, just continue to be consistent, continue doing what you're doing. People like Haley that have been so successful, and she does this full time, she does it consistently. It didn't always go her way. There were times where she hit a plateau, or people were ghosting her, or people like me were ghosting her, and she wasn't getting the customers that she wanted, but she kept going. And that's just what you have to do. And I think another big piece of advice is, like, you have to be okay with being told no. All of us get told no. It's very important to know that, like, that is a part of this business, like being told no. Don't let that defeat you. Don't let that make you feel like you are not good enough for this business. Don't let that, deter you from continuing on. Everybody gets told no. I think one of the best things Haley ever told me is, the only difference between me and you is I've been told no more than you have. And it's so true, so true. So just accept the fact that everybody gets told no, everybody gets ghosted. And I think the very last thing I want to say is, for advice, do not try and reinvent the wheel. Haley tells me this all the time. When I'm trying to make videos or post, she's like, girl, just follow the boards. It works for me. It works for all the other leaders. Just do it. Don't try and like think out of the box and make up all this new stuff. Just do what's on the boards. Do what I send you. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. So I didn't set a timer. I don't know if my time's up, but that's all I got. So
You're right there, honey. You're right there. You did so good. Can we please give her some love? Come on. She's been in for 2 months and she got on this Zoom. Like, how brave, honey. You did so good. But when I tell you, like, she came in with a goal, and when I tell you, she's like a dream to coach, because when you give her something, she's like, all right, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Like, I was at the leadership conference and I was like, let me encourage her to do some video content. She was like, no, I'm a grandma with videos. I can't, like, you're going to have to tell me. I'm like, I will tell you everything. Are you willing? She's like, I'll do it. I'm like, okay. Like, it's just so easy. Like, this is the kind of distributor y'all want. So you've got to be that distributor first. And it's something that I tell her too, is like, you've got to set that example for your team, right? So everything that you're doing, your team is watching it. They're going to see that and they're going to be encouraged. How can you tell your team, go do video content, if y'all aren't doing it yourself? You got to start with you, right? because then you're gonna have a distributor who's new and has got 57,000 views on her TikTok. And what I love so much is she said a week ago. It just went viral. She posted it a week ago. So delayed blow up, y'all. It's consistency on social media, okay? I just had to preface that. Abigail, you're amazing. Let's also just say she's gotten $1,600, y'all, in Quick Start. Like, come on. Like, she's so amazing. And she's in her final period. She's going to do that in Emerald. I love you, honey. You did amazing. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Megan, where are you, honey? I'm going to unmute you. All right, take the floor, girl. Oh my gosh, I just adore you. Oh, hold on. I think her connection is messed up, guys. Hold on. Okay, I might have to go to
Can you
Michaela.
hear me now?
Oh, nope. Yep, we're good. Oh no. Oh, I think it's her Wi-Fi. Okay. We might have to do something else. Hold on, guys. We
Hang
might-
on.
Oh,
I'm gonna try. Can you hear me?
I can, but you're blurry, but I can hear you.
Hang on. I'm gonna try to get on my phone.
Oh, wait. I got it now.
You got it?
Yeah. Oh, wait, you're blurry.
Okay. I'm gonna try my phone.
Okay, perfect. All right, I'm gonna improvise while she gets on her phone.
Yeah.
Now I'm just improvising. Y'all, who's excited to hear from all the rest of these girls? When I tell you, like, all of them are literally incredible and have made me even want to be a better leader every day. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like y'all give, like, when I look at my phone, obviously I have my time and then I look at my phone. When I tell you I look at my phone and all of y'all just make me like smile, like first thing in the morning, because you guys have just such kindness and love like radiating from you. When I said that I pray, like that this is the team that I prayed for, I mean it. Like you guys are the best. Okay, hold on. Megan said that she's ready. Where is she at? Aha, I see her. There's my girl. All right, go ahead, honey. Go ahead.
Okay. Can everybody hear me now?
Oh yeah, and you look
Yay.
you look
Yay.
stunning. No more blur. Love it.
Okay. Okay. So I actually started this business about 2 years ago, just over 2 years ago, and I was 7 months pregnant with my second baby, who is awake right now. So if I seem distracted, he's next to me. And I just wanted out of the restaurant industry. I had been working in it for 15 years, late nights, long hours, and it just wasn't the lifestyle I wanted for myself and for my family. And I saw a post from Haley. I literally signed up that night and I have not looked back one time. It has been such an incredible experience. I was able to quit my job 45 days into the business, which was incredible. And yeah, it's just been blessing after blessing. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. He's cute. He's so cute. We don't mind. We don't mind.
So yeah, I've been successfully working from home for 2 years. I actually went Ruby right away, then to Emerald, and then Diamond. So it's been a really fun ride over here.
Literally so amazing, honey. I love your story and I love so much that you just dove right into the business. And
Yes.
you just immediately were like, get me out of this industry. I'm ready
Yes.
full time. Like,
Yes.
get me in. I remember when you told me in the beginning, she's like, can I do this full time now? I was like, I mean, yeah, you can. Like, go for it, girl.
Like how fast?
Yeah, right? She's like, how fast can I leave my job? I'm ready. I'm ready. All right,
Yeah.
tell us your tips, honey, because honestly, you've been in this for 2 years. I feel like you've probably got a lot of non-negotiables, but if there's like one or two things that you can absolutely say that you don't miss, because you are a full-time mom, you're busy. What would you
Yes.
say that you don't miss?
My first non-negotiable is definitely sharing my journey. I have lost 50 pounds using our morning trio pack. I've been using it for the last year, and I definitely feel like sharing your journey is so huge for your business. There'll be tons of people in the beginning of your business that don't work out or don't want to respond to your messages. And once they follow you and see you working, they actually want to come around, you know? So it actually really does a lot when you show your journey with the products, and being a product of the product is huge.
Yeah, I love
And
that. And
then,
honestly, your results are like so incredible. You've done
no,
such a good job with sharing your
me
results
too.
and being consistent with the products. And I feel like so many people don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like so many people push the products to the side. And it's like if you get
No,
results and you share them, it makes people more confident to believe you. So I
right, exactly.
love
And
that.
then another non-negotiable is post to post. Post to post on everything. Post to post on Facebook, post to post on TikTok, post to post on all platforms. I didn't do it for a while and my business halted. Like it definitely does do a lot for growth and for your sales. So I have definitely been focusing a lot on that and that's been game changing for my business. Burn half on Facebook, giveaways on TikTok, and obviously that grows your Instagram too. So doing things on TikTok actually can really help your Instagram also, which is awesome.
Yeah, I
And
love it.
then my advice, sorry, he's so fussy. So
It's
this is
okay. You're good. You're good, honey.
definitely. So my advice to be for anybody starting off would be to take quitting off the table.
Ooh,
I feel like when we start off, it's scary. Everyone's scared. Everyone's nervous. A lot of people don't have support. Like my husband wasn't on board, like I didn't have support and it can feel it can feel like you're doing the wrong thing, I think, at first when you feel like nobody backs you up. But what you don't understand is that we're doing something different. People don't just get to work from home and do this.
right. Yeah, so true. So true. And honestly,
So I think it definitely goes a long way if you can just give yourself 1 year of consistency, 1 year of hard work, and just 1 year of faith in God, because He brought you here for a reason.
yeah, I love that so much. And honestly, I feel like taking quitting off the table is one of the best things that I ever did because it made me consistent with it, you know? Um,
Here
you're
we go.
so cute.
It's yeah. It's been a day. We've been up since 5:30. We had a funeral. It's just been a day.
Oh, God bless him. God
but
bless him. Look at
But
him.
honestly, you guys, I'm able to be with my children all the time and I'm able to earn a solid income doing that. And that in itself is such a blessing for me to be with my kids. Like, I don't have to miss any moments. And that has been such a special thing for myself, my husband, and everybody else. So, our family is very blessed because of this business. And I mean, I found Jesus in this business. So, I have to say that that's probably the topper on the cake.
Same, girl, same. Totally agree. I love that so much. Well, I also want to excitingly announce the next girl because she's your girl. So,
Yeah. So Michaela, who is my newest Ruby leader on our team, she's so amazing. Michaela, we're so excited to hear from you, babe. So go ahead when you're ready.
Okay, thank you guys. So I, oops, I am actually a stay-at-home mom of two. I have been staying at home for 4 years now. I was a dental assistant beforehand, so of course I was helping my husband, with the bills and stuff like that. It was different not having an income of any sort to help support my family. And so my husband, he was working night shift. He was constantly working overtime to try to provide for us, and we didn't see him a lot. So I was always searching for ways to make money to try to help him, and so we could see him more. I was honestly scared at first to join this opportunity, um, just because there's just so many things out there that you don't know if it's legit or not. So I was like, you know what? Megan followed up with me. I don't remember how long it was after that. I was like, I can't do this. I was nervous. She followed up with me, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I think this is a sign. I just took the opportunity and was like, I'm just gonna do it. So, we were always trying to budget whether we were trying to figure out what we were going to buy, how much we were going to spend between groceries. So between all the, our credit card bills, our groceries, our house and car payments, we was not sure what Christmases was going to look like for our kids this year. And that made me nervous. And I was scared. Um, I did not want to let my kids down. So I buckled down. I was like, you know what? I am going to earn my builder bonus because I am going to help with Christmas. I'm going to help support my family. And I did it, and I was able to, put all of that bonus basically towards Christmas. I was able to get stuff for my husband, which I had not been able to get stuff for my husband for a couple of years. We just decided, like, let's get for the kids. Let's not worry about each other right now. And I've been able to do that, help with the bills, the groceries, and everything. It's given me wonderful friendships in this business. It's been amazing. I ranked up to Ruby last month. And I will be going Emerald this month. I am going to work so hard on this. My non-negotiable tip would absolutely be stay consistent. There would be days where I'd just kind of slack, and I wasn't seeing anything, and I was like, I've got to be consistent. And it is very hard when you don't have support. My husband at first, he was like, man, I don't know. He wasn't sure. But now when I get people signed up, whether it be PMs or DTs, he's like, I'm so proud of you. So it gives me that joy of like someone is supporting me. I believe that following up is very crucial, because if they show any kind of interest in your products or even joining the team, you do not want to count them out yet, because sooner or later, once they see your journey, you're going to hear from them. And if not, when you use your 6 to 7 follow-ups, use those. Whether you think you're getting on their nerves or not, just do it, because using those 5 to 7 different follow-ups, I've had more people reach back out to me. And if they don't respond, I always wait at least 2 months, and then I will follow back up with them, send a new message. And 9 out of 10 times, if they didn't respond or they left me on open, they will respond that time. So any kind of advice that I would give is to never give up. Just keep praying. Don't feel discouraged when you hear no, because obviously you're going to hear no a lot. If you're not hearing no, then you're not you're not doing your job. You just need to keep pushing and keep praying. And I mean, that's all I can say is just you got to put God first. You really need to pray over your business.
Love that so much. And girl, thanks for being real with us. She goes, if y'all are hearing no, you must not be working. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all are talking about hearing no. I love this. Let's normalize the no, please. Abigail, thank you. Michaela, thank you. Both of y'all are over here. We love your story, honey. I did not know that about Christmas. So thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
Thank you for being so vulnerable. You are absolutely going Emerald. Like, come on, y'all. Let's cheer her on. We're so proud of you. We adore you. Thank you so much for sharing your story. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
All right, let's go ahead and move on. Y'all, we still got 3 more girls, and I'm here to tell you all 3 of them you want to hear from, okay? Where's Jessie? Where's my girl? There she is. All right, got her. All right, now Jessie's story is so unique and honestly means so much to me. So I'm going to let you just take the floor, honey, and I'm going to try not to cry.
Okay. All right. So, I'm 30 years old. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. Busy life. I've been in the same company for 12 years now, pretty much ever since I got out of high school. I will never forget the day that my great grandpa gave me a flyer off of his car from Kroger for a job at the hospital. And he said, here you go. You're graduating soon. So I figured you might want a job. So I applied and I've been there ever since. But my whole life, I have struggled financially. I've always lived paycheck to paycheck. I just felt like I could never get ahead on anything. And I just kept digging down further into the hole. I just never could get ahead. So I was in with It Works before, um, and I was in the business for about 2 years. And my mindset was not in the right spot when I started back then. Like, I wasn't consistent with my business. Um, I never ranked from distributor. Like, I was just really stagnant in the business. I wasn't consistent with anything. I didn't know God back then. I just didn't care. And I ended up quitting. And nothing changed. I still was living paycheck to paycheck. I was still super stressed at my job. I was bringing home stress from my job to my family. And I was just over it. And I was like, I need a change. I need something to happen in my life. I started to pray about it. And there was Haley. I seen Haley pop up on my Instagram again. And I was like, okay, here we go. He's trying to tell me something. So I reached back out to Haley and I told her I wanted to rejoin the business and I really needed this. And I had to wait till my payday. So the day I got paid and the day I hit submit, literally the day I hit submit and got my business started again, 5 minutes later, I opened up an email at work that my wages were being garnished from all that credit card debt. And I was like, okay, here we go. And then at that point, I just knew that this was the path that God had created for me, that this business was meant for me. And at that point, I just knew I needed to change my mindset and I was going to be all in. And I've only been in the business like, what is it, 5 months now? 5, 6 months. And I've already ranked Ruby and I've already ranked Ruby and I got out of credit card debt. I, it's been absolutely amazing this time go around and I'm just like super passionate about this business and know that I'm going Emerald this month. I just know it. So anyways, what this business has done for me now, I have got completely out of credit card debt. I'm done living paycheck to paycheck. Um, I have a more positive mindset on life and everything else around me. I'm a lot closer with God now. And I just bought this the other day. And I've been off work all week, so I've been reading it every day while my son's in school. I've been sitting at my desk.
And you
But
left your job. I want
yes,
to stress that.
yes, I left my job of 12 years. I put all that stress behind me and left my job of 12 years because of this business. So, yeah, so I can start working from home and focus more on this business because it just makes me happy. And if I'm not like enrolling customers this week, it still makes me happy because I know it's right around the corner. I'm going to enroll them next week. So, all right, so there's that. And then, so the tips that I really want to give somebody is if you are new in this business and you have a busy, schedule, just find those few minutes in your day to put it towards this business. Like me personally, like in the evening, I would probably mass create TikToks. So that way, I have probably have like 7 like I would even change my shirts so they all look different. And I would just mass enroll, like mass create my TikToks and save them as like a draft so I could post them throughout my day because I couldn't just get up and run somewhere and make a TikTok real quick. So that way I can stay consistent with my business. And it's just helped a whole lot staying consistent. Um, and then what's the other thing? Oh, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you need to do is pray. I don't care if it's in, like, I personally, when I get up in the morning, I'm like wiping my eyes and I'm going to the bathroom. I just talk to God and give him my goals that I want to accomplish that day and pray to him and talk to him. And that way I know that he's going to bless the rest of my day. So Stay consistent, pray, mass create your TikToks, put a couple minutes here and there to your business and just fit it in your schedule
Love
because
that.
that's what this business can do. It fits into anybody's schedule.
Yeah, love that. And you made it a priority too, like even working a
Yes.
full-time job. So love that.
Yes. And then my advice that I want to give to the new people is don't you want to have faith in yourself. So don't say, I hope this is going to happen for me. I or can I do this? Like, don't question yourself. You want to say, I'm going to do this. This is going to happen for me. I will promote, Ruby. I will promote Emerald. Like, just have faith in yourself and don't. Advice is the same thing as predicate. So, God never gives you something that you can't handle. Yes, you can. God never gives you something that you can't handle. So quit comparing yourself to everybody else because it's your story and nobody else's story. So that's my advice.
Oh, preach, honey. That was so good, y'all. That was so good. There's nothing you can't do with God, y'all. Like, I feel like even seeing like your faith and like how much happier you are. I'm sorry, can we go back to when you said like joy is not based on enrollments? Like, whoa.
Yeah.
When you said that, I was like, oh my gosh, somebody said it. I was like, yes, somebody said it. Somebody said it because y'all look at the business and are like, wow, if I didn't enroll today, that's it. It's a bad day. Like this sucks. Like, and it's just like the fact that you got that key so early on this time, Jesse, has
Yeah.
volumes for your business, for your team, like everything, for your life. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
joy is not based on things. It is so evident that your joy is based on the Lord. And that's how it's not changing. It's unwavering. And so that was just so beautiful. Yeah. Chills from her story. Absolutely. Like your story was so incredible. Thank you so much for being vulnerable and sharing
Thank you.
in the stuff that is hard to share. Like
Thank you.
I know that it's not easy to talk about some of that stuff. So we're grateful for you and just know I love you. I adore you. You're amazing.
Thank you.
All right, let's hear from Jess. Let's pull up another Jess. I adore this girl. I've said this about everybody, but I really adore all of you. I really do. I'm gonna say it for every single one. So we got two more. Jess, take the floor, honey. She's pretty new, y'all. So let's give her a warm welcome. I'm so excited.
Hi everyone, I am Jessica. I go by Jess. Um, First, I'm going to start with a Bible verse that I feel like is what I needed to hear right before I joined, actually. So it's from Romans chapter 8, verse 18. The pain that you've been feeling cannot compare to the joy that is coming. And right before I joined, actually, so I graduated college last May with my bachelor's in biology. My whole life, grade school, high school, going to become an optometrist. I'm doing 8 years of school, all of that. So this past summer, I worked for 4 months in an optometry office as like a tech and a receptionist. And when I tell you, I am a very like positive, I need positive words, positive environment. I'm smiley all the time. I was hit with the most degrading and worst environment ever. Like just from patients being negative and my staff, coworkers, everyone being negative. After 4 months, I was like, I need this for my application, but I don't know if I can do this anymore. I talked to the optometrist there, and she told me, if you do this, like you're going to put your life back 10 years, like forever. Your family and everything will be on the back burner. Like it's your job before everything. And right then and there, I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I cannot do that. So I called my mom. I was like, I can't, I gotta quit this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. Like at least I'm a waitress on the weekends. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And she was like, pray about it. Little did she know, Haley reached back out to me the next day. And I had been following Haley for like years. Like when I mean years, like years. And so Haley messaged me, and I actually wrote down these words, Haley, because I used them for my DT follow-ups. Haley said, and I quote, She said, I feel like fear has been holding you back, and I want you to know that you have been on my heart and I believe in you. And I used those words because I felt like I told my mom about this. She was like, I don't know about it. Like, no one's really like on my side. I was like, but Haley believes in me. I have one person. That's all I need. I have one person. So I signed up right away. I worked an extra shift the next night so I could make sure I had that $99 back in my account. And it has been the best journey. I went Ruby, and that was so exciting. Another backstory about that. The day before I went Ruby, I audio messaged Haley that I was about to be in tears because I got told the most amount of no's ever. And I didn't think I was going to do it. And then the next day I woke up and she goes, oh my gosh, you went Ruby. And I was like, wait a second. But no, so I really just owe it all to Haley and God, because I would not be here if it wasn't for Haley and opening my faith. Because I went to Catholic school growing up, but through college I really just lost it, and it has been like every day is better now because of God. And yeah, but then I'll keep going or else I'm gonna cry. But my
Yeah, like,
tip,
please keep going because I'm gonna start crying.
I'm literally tearing up. Like,
Switch it.
So my tip is, and Haley, oh my gosh, I owe it all to you. Jeez. She pushed me out of my comfort zone like Abigail, and she told me, send those audio messages. And so little did she know, she was sending me audio messages just so I would send one back to her to be replying and practicing. But I have been sending audio messages to every single follow-up if I know that they are on the fence. And especially for DT follow-ups, my last 4 DTs that I signed, they signed because of my audio messages. They literally replied back to my audio message. I feel like I am way more comfortable now. I know it's not a scam because you're telling me about your experience and you're a real person. And I know how passionate you are about it after hearing your audio message. So now I want to be that. I want to join your team because I want to have a leader like you, which is amazing because I've never been told that. But the other one that I would also say is a tip is I do most of my follow-ups and DT follow-ups and like friending new people 25 to 50 every morning. I do it by noon because then I feel like you have the rest of the day to do the conversations with them. So I feel like it really helps to do it earlier on, because a lot of the times the people that I've been talking to, they ghost me at night because that's when they're with their families. So it's like they want to message me on their lunch break or like throughout the afternoon. So I try to get those out by noon, and that's just what's been helping me. And then advice I would give to newcomers, always confide in your leader, because I know Haley hates to see me coming with all of my good and bad. Like, I will text her if I sign a PM or a DT, and then I'll also text her, I'm about to cry because someone just told me no. Like, what do I do? But you are never alone in this. Your leader is there to help you. And it's so amazing. Another great thing about this business that I have a sister in Haley. I have all of you sisters now. Like, it's the best community of women and Christian community. Like, I have found God, the most amazing part, and all of you women. Like, it is, I will never not have support now. If I fail in the money of it all, I will at least have you girls. So that is me.
Love that, honey. Thank you so much. Literally BRB. Let me just go cry. Like,
I'm sorry.
I don't know how I'm supposed to do the last person now. Literally, when I tell y'all, she goes, when she just said, Haley hates to see me coming, I love to see this girl come. Let me make that very clear. Like, I'm all about like vulnerability and honesty. And one thing I noticed about Jess from the very beginning is she was so open and honest. If something was hard for her, she told me. If she needed help, she was like, what do I do? If she's, worried, if she's upset, she comes to me, she tells me so we can talk it through. Like, one of the worst things that I did whenever I was new and that I appreciate about her is I didn't share that with my leader. I was more quiet. And I wish I would have been as open, right? Because it gives obviously your leader an opportunity, like she said, to help you, right? Confide in your leader. I thought that was such a good tip. And the voice messages, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Finally, yes. I love it. I love it. I did send her voice messages expecting her to send them back.
I knew it.
I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing. All right. You're amazing, honey. We love you. You are absolutely going Emerald. Thank you so much for sharing your story, babe. You're amazing. All right, Paige, honey, we are finishing off with you. I know you're going last, but she's not the least of these. Let's just be real. All right, Paige, honey, go ahead, share your story, babe.
Hey guys, so I'm Paige, and so I'm an Emerald leader, just promoted last month. And so, just a little bit about me is I joined this business like literally, I think I was on the road to go to college, like my first year. I just graduated high school, and all through high school, my family had money problems. The COVID like completely wrecked both my parents' jobs. So like during high school, I worked at Chick-fil-A and I was working like 40-hour weeks, on top of going to school from 7 to 2. And then I was also a cross country runner and I was a very like super into running. And so I was doing that from like 2 to 5 and then like 5 to 11 was my work schedule. Like every single day I was exhausted and I just was like, I can't do that in college. I was running at a D1 school in college. I was doing a major, and I was like, I don't even think I have time to get a job. And I was like, I don't want to be in a position where like I have to say no because it's like I don't have money, or like I get into credit card debt, because like I was accidentally like just not responsible with it. And so I joined this business just kind of like hoping and like praying that like I would be able to like make an income, like even if it was like literally like $300 every single month. Like I was like any amount would help. And so yeah, and now like I get to say yes to everything. Like my friends are like, "Hey, can we go out to brunch?" I'm like, "Yes, let's go." Like, "Hey, do you want to go get smoothie bowls?" Like I'm like, Let's go. Let's do it." And so that's just been such a blessing because like I am just a very big people person. I love being able to spend time with my girls like on the team and just be able to go out. And so yeah. Um so a couple of like my non-negotiables for this business is video content. Video content has been something like I definitely Haley pushed me out of my comfort zone to do it. For like the first like month and a half, y'all, I didn't do it. Like I just kind of ignored it. And I was like, no, not doing that. That's weird. Um, and so I finally got onto video content. And like the first bit, like it was like maybe 200 views. Like that was I had like 0 followers on my TikTok. I had a good amount on Instagram just because I was a runner. And a lot of people knew me through that. Um, completely had to start a new Facebook, never even had Facebook before this business. Um, and so yeah, recently, my TikTok like just hit 1,000 views. Like I've had like 500 plus new Instagram followers because like of just how viral my TikToks have been. Um, just because like I've been remaking the wheel. Like that was something big at conference that they pushed. And so like literally I was going through all the top leaders and looking at like what they were doing. And one of the big things that I was who I was looking at was Brooklyn. I don't know if y'all know who she is or if you follow her on TikTok, but I saw every single one of her distributor TikToks went viral. Like 100K plus people were like viewing it and she literally wasn't even posting to Instagram because she had all of her distributors coming from TikTok. Um, so literally one of the things that I've been telling like my new girls is same words, same fonts, same sounds, same captions, same hashtags. Literally don't do anything different. Like put on a cute outfit or do it in your car, have good lighting, like same everything. Just remake it exactly the same. I did that, TikTok went viral. I did that for giveaway. TikTok got 200K views. Like crazy. Um, and so yeah, stay consistent with it because like that's what the algorithm is looking for. Um, and so yeah, but then my second non-negotiable is just checklists. Like yes, video content's doing great, but it's like all of the little things are also super important, like messaging, following new people. Um, when I like my second month of this business, I think like I definitely saw like a standstill because I was just like, oh, I'm doing video content now. Like I don't have to do the rest of it. No, but like everything like that is just so important. I literally have it. I think I have the checklist on like I made like a widget, y'all. I don't know, it's a little bit different, but that little widget right there, that's my checklist. It's like kind of bright, but um yeah, that's my checklist. I look at it and like it's literally on my phone screen, so I'm like, "Oh, let's go do something." Um yeah. Oh, and then back to TikTok too. Batch content is something that I've been doing that's like literally been saving me so much. Because y'all, like, I take like 18-hour credits. Um, I'm getting up like Tuesday and Thursday, like 5 a.m. to go to class or to go to school or to go run track. And then I go straight to class, straight to chapel, straight to weights. Like, my schedule is so busy. So, like, the 10 minutes I have from walking in between classes, post TikTok. And like when it's all created for you, don't have to make a caption, like literally everything's in there. Like my result videos, the caption, the wording on the video, the hashtags, literally all I need to do is click post and then post it to my Instagram. So it's like that is like just something that has saved me, especially when you have a busy schedule. Um,
Wait,
and
I
so
want to
yeah,
I want to interrupt. Love that so much because there were so many times where people counted themselves out for video content because they're like, I don't have the time to post everything. And I totally agree with her. I started doing that too, even though I have more free. She's way busier than I am, y'all. Okay. And she can do it. I was like, I'll do it. I'll do it. I need to batch my stuff. So I prep my stuff when the timer goes off, boom, I go and post it, but it's already ready. Because like you said, I'm batching the content honestly late at night. Instead of scrolling TikTok, I'm preparing my TikToks for the next day, right? Might as well, prepare my money for it, right? So literally, I just wanted to say that. Love that tip. That was so good, Paige. Keep going. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
no, you're good. So then just my like my one little piece of advice, pray about your biz, y'all. I know like I think every leader has said like this and it is just so, so important. Like get into the specifics. Like I was praying about like every single video I was posting on TikTok. I was praying about the things that I posted on Facebook and I was like, Lord, like please bring me like the girls that are on fire for you and like want to change their lives for the better. Like please bring me those girls, Lord. Um, like please like bring me the customers, like help me like guide me through this business, help me know like what to do because ultimately like I promoted 2 times in the last 2 months and like that was not me. Like that was fully him because he helped me do that. Like he did that himself because he made my TikToks go viral. He made my Instagram reels go viral. He brought me those girls. And ultimately like that wouldn't have happened. And so yeah, pray about your business. Be specific. Um, don't just be like, Lord, please bless my business. Be specific. Like, what do you want to see in your business? Because then it's like you're giving accountability for yourself too. Like, this is what I'm going to focus on. This is what I'm going to work on. And so yeah, and then the last one is just like talk to your leaders, ladies. Like, probably the last month, I talked to Haley almost every single day. And it might have been like it was about my Emerald promotion, but it was also just about like life stuff. Like, talk to your leaders because they want to hear from you, the good and the bad. They want to hear and they want to walk you through things. They want to help you and guide you. Um, that's what they're here for. So, yeah, that's all I got. So, thanks, y'all.
Love that so much, honey. Thank you so much for sharing it. Y'all, I saw a common theme of all of these girls. Okay. All of these girls are so incredible. Literally, Paige is now able to, she just went Emerald, y'all. Now Diamond is in her sights. She has so many things that are just now available. When you said you get to say yes, really quick, I just want to come back to that. That is so powerful. Like when Jessie was talking about paying off all of her debt, like everybody's talking about saying yes, right? Like Jess is now absolutely happy with what she's doing, right? She has something to look forward to with her work, with her job now, right? Like all of that, like when I tell you guys, like is so much more worth it than just the money. Like obviously the money is amazing because it helps us be able to pay things off and create opportunities, but it's like the business, right? Like God does that through the business and it's just incredible to see it. Like Seriously, thank you all so much for sharing your stories. I saw the common theme of be consistent, do video content. Don't you dare give up on yourself because God hasn't given up on you. And please, please, please reach out to your leader because they want to help you. I feel like so many people are like, yeah, well, I'm through training, so that's that. I did that in 3 days. It's like, no, 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 no. Reach back out to the one who signed you up, right? To the one who brought you into this business. She wants to help you. She wants to walk you through it. And I can promise you right now, she wouldn't have signed you up if she didn't want you. So that's another thing too. You are wanted, you're loved here. And I think that's something that everybody needs to know. And also realize, this is the last thing I'm going to say, because y'all preached on this Zoom, so I don't even really have anything left. But I felt like there's one thing, and I don't know who it's for tonight, but God's not done with you yet. Stop counting yourself out and saying, I can't do this. I can't go emerald. I can't go diamond. I can't go ruby because of this much volume. Because you want to know what, Haley? This is too big. I can't do all this. This is 5,000. Paige said it best. You're not doing it. God is doing it. So you need to trust in the one who can actually do the work that you can't do. He is literally working intricately for you every single day. If he can take care of the birds of the air and give them food every day, how much more will he care for his daughter? How much more is he doing for you behind the scenes? I know you can't see it, and I know you can't feel it, and maybe your present circumstances don't look like it, but I'm here to tell you that he cares about you, and he loves you more than anyone else, more than the person who tells you every day they love you, okay? God loves you more than that. Even more. And I know that's hard to comprehend, but everything that he does is for you. So even if you're in a rut right now, even if you're in the pit, or even if you're like, Haley, I thought I'd signed 4 customers by now and I have 0, and it's the 7th of the month. I don't care what the first week has looked like. I genuinely don't care. You want to know why? Because I trust God and I trust that he's going to bless you abundantly. But you have to ask yourself, are you actually working like he's going to bless you? Are you working like he's going to do something with it? Are you actually working with intentionality? Intentionality in your business. You've got to do the work so he can bless it. But the problem is if God's got nothing to put his hands on, start working, like start just planting. In the same day that you plant the seed is not the day that a big tree grows. It takes time, right? All of these girls were literally a perfect example of it takes time. Some of them took off in the beginning and then had a standstill. Some of them didn't do anything for a month to 2 months and then boom, like all of it was different. Every single woman who spoke had a different story. So why would you think that God would treat you any differently? He's not going to. He's not done. He is the author and the finisher. He is the beginning and the end. He knows every single day, every single minute, every single hour of your life, everything that you're going to do before you do it. So whatever is going on, you have to lay it down. You have to lay it down at his feet. Whatever that fear is, whatever that doubt is, I don't know what it is. Or maybe you're just struggling financially, mentally, I don't know. Or spiritually, maybe that's what you're struggling with. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm here to tell you, if it's not good, God's not done. And I want you to write that down somewhere. If it's not good, God's not done. That's what you need to remind yourself every single day. If it's not good, God's not done. That's something I tell myself all the time because life happens and I don't post about it and I don't share it. And I know the same for all of y'all. Life happens and you don't post it. You don't post it when you get in an argument with your significant other. You don't post it when things are hard. You don't post it. But I'm here to tell you, when you go through life, when you go through those struggles, you need to know God is so good to you and he loves you and he's not giving up on you and he's got a way to work through this for you. So stop thinking that this is happening to me. Why are you letting this happen to me? I'm sorry, daughter, I care about you. This is actually happening for you. Didn't you say that you wanted to follow me? Well, that path ain't easy. That path ain't wide, it's narrow, y'all. So you got to walk that path and you got to pick up your feet and you got to realize that even though sometimes it feels so hard to take one step today, it is so worth it because you're following the one that literally gave his life for you, that laid down everything for you at the altar and said, you know what? This is all for you. So stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting what God can do. Jesse said it best. Stop doubting and have faith in the one who literally already wrote the story. It's done. It's finished. It is literally finished. It's done. So stop worrying about it because he's in control, not you. I know we'd love to have control, but he's in control. Okay? And if it's not good, he's not done yet. So I don't know who that's for tonight, but he's not done with you. So don't you dare go to bed thinking that you are unimportant or you're unseen or you're unvalued. He sees it all. Your Father sees everything and he loves you. So don't you forget that when you go to bed tonight. I'm so grateful for every single one of the girls who spoke tonight. I love y'all so much. Y'all are so precious to me. So, so important to me. I'm so grateful. I prayed for women like this. I really did. And to see my answered prayers, like just all lined up, like all of y'all on this Zoom, not even just the girls who spoke. I'm talking about all y'all on this Zoom. Like I prayed for women like this, even to just be near me. I used to pray for community because I didn't have that. I didn't have friendships. I didn't have girls who actually liked me for me. And to actually have that is one of the biggest blessings in my life. So I love every single one of you. Y'all know my phone's always open. So grateful for y'all. Let's have an amazing weekend. Thank y'all so much for your time. I love you guys.